Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly revisit Starship Troopers Terran Command. This is a game that you can normally find on Steam for about $30 or so. It is 45% off until October 28th, 2025. So if you like what you see, maybe now's the time to get it. Now, I have covered this game before, but I will just sum up the recent changes and say that they've kind of redone all the units. They've redone what units start and what campaign levels. And to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of the campaign levels. I am mainly going to focus today on the new territory mode. Now, the territory mode is a new mode where you're going to be trying to capture a bunch of territory and then survive an onslaught. That's typically the gameplay loop. And you can see on the screen here, there's a roadmap that kind of outlines what's in this territory mode right now. It's not a complete package, let me tell you. There's no difficulty settings right now that's coming up in future updates. You can clearly see on the screen that there's going to be more paid DLC coming up sometime, I guess, next year, 2026. As of right now, you can choose between two different factions, and you can go on mission after mission after mission after mission after mission. And what this does is this will level up your prestige and unlock new units, new abilities, and likewise new Arachnid encounters, like different units. So you don't get all of the units unlocked in this mode right away. You start off with just like the basic rifleman and maybe like a special unit, but you have to keep playing in order to level up your prestige and unlock more things. Some people may not like that progression, but it is something to grind for if you're one of those people that love to grind for different things. And I like the fact that there are different factions. There's a third one that says classified. My guess is that either it's not in the game yet, or I have to unlock it by doing something else. I'm not sure. But like I said, there is a whole separate campaign if you want to play that instead of this mode, but I've covered that already. And I'll just simply say I'm not a fan of the changes that they've made. Like, I now have to redo the entire campaign because they've sort of revamped everything. It's like Starship Troopers 2.0 at this point. Anyway, what is the territory mode all about? Well, it is a timed kind of ordeal where you start off with this base, and you only have so many supply points that you can use to call down more troops. And you do have like a couple of landing sites where you can put down supplies so you can increase your troop limit. There's also a research tree, and again, in the early parts of the game, you're not going to be able to research a whole lot of anything. But the whole idea is, on the very top of the screen, there's a blue bar and a red bar. The blue bar is your progress capturing all of the points on the map. The red bar is just a timed bar that goes up on the Arachnid side. When that reaches full, like, I guess it's a wave of enemies comes at you kind of thing, and they get really nasty. So you're actually kind of timed in this to rush and get this done. And again, some people may not like that approach to this. I'm one of those people that don't like to be rushed. So the fact that I'm sitting there trying to like make sure I'm clicking quickly, getting my units trained, having my units wipe out because I didn't make an attack strong enough, that kind of like sets me back. And there's no difficulty settings, like I said, so you're kind of at the mercy of whatever the default difficulty is, whatever it is. And I lost the first 2 times I played on the first level, and I finally beat it. Instead of like trying to spread out my units, I just went up one path and beelined right to an outpost that I can put down more supply depots that increased my troop limit, and that's how I won. So I actually ignored some of the control points on the map and just grouped all of my units together, left a couple behind and to guard the base, and then I just kept pushing. Now, once you beat the hive, or once you clear out the hive at the end of the level, like when you get all the way to the end, you clear out the hive, then an attack comes at your base. And they only give you a minute to pull all your troops back, which kind of sucks. So it's like, if you know what's coming, then you need to leave some troops behind, like set them up prior to that 1 minute, just so that you're not rushing to get back home to protect everything. So I don't know how I feel about this particular mode. On one hand, I like the progression side of it, where I'm unlocking things as I go. I like doing that kind of thing. I like unlocking. I like the overall like tug of war feel it has, but at the same time, I feel like I don't have enough supply points to guard everything. Like, I'm constantly starved for troops. And because I don't have all of my abilities yet, I'm just kind of like putting 2 troops over here, 2 troops over here. I can't possibly defend everything. So like I said, it seems like the game is encouraging you to give up certain supply points. Don't split up, but just group together into one massive blob and go at the enemy base that way, which is kind of not what I wanted to do. I want to strategically, systematically go at the map and capture things, but I just don't have enough supply points to do it. So I'm really surprised that this territory mode did not release with a difficulty mode, because I think that would solve a lot of those issues. Maybe on easy you have more supply points or something like that. I don't know. And the custom, there's a custom setup as well for this territory mode, like a custom thing, and that's disabled. Like that's not available yet. So I feel like this territory mode release is like 1/4 of a package right now. So it's kind of disappointing. It is something new to do in case you get tired of the campaign or don't like the changes to the campaign. So like, here's my verdict on this. It's 45% off. If you like the idea of a scripted campaign, and on some levels you don't build a base, like a light base, you just have a couple of units and you have to keep them alive all the way through. I hate levels like that. When I play Starship Troopers, I want to build a base, I want to build turrets, I want to build massive armies that I can like take it to that's what I like doing. But the campaign is more scripted to be like, nah, it's more of like a small group of troops kind of thing. I don't like that. But yeah, I was hoping this territory mode would kind of solve that problem, and it kind of does to a degree, but still you're starved for troops. So yeah, this isn't bad. It's a step in the right direction. And the fact that it's 45% off is the only reason I would recommend it. So this is going to get like a thumbs up, thumbs down for me. I'm thumbing it up for the current sale and its current price for the content that's in the game, but I would not pay $30 for this right now. I would wait until there's more of a complete package here with this whole territory mode. That's just a personal opinion of mine. But hey, if you like what you see, like I said, it is on sale, 45% off until October 28th, with more content and DLC coming. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.